Welcome everyone to our weekend analysis this evening. I hope you all had a great week and are ready for the weekend. So, before we begin, just a quick reminder we still have the promo running. Starting with the Instant Prime, which you get 40% off with the promo code Prime40. The Instant Pro with the promo code Pro35, where you get 35% off. The Instant Classic, 30% off with the promo code Classic30. Instant Light with the promo code 25, Light25, where you get 25% off. And Challenges, you get 20% off. Use the promo code using Challenges20. This offer ends on the 17th of May at 11:59 PM CET, so make sure you grab yourself an account before then. So let's jump right into analysis this evening. Starting first with the dollar index. So the dollar index, we had an anticipation that it may probably hit stop loss, but apparently it reversed immediately starting off Monday, and we literally came into this gap area where there was a gap on the 7th of April. Literally seems like we're filling up that gap, and then we might be on our way to 101. And so that is what we can anticipate for the rest of the week. We're already halfway, so we might as well finish up the job. Yeah. So that's what we can anticipate next week. And let's move over to Euro dollar went quite well to the downside, halfway as well. Same with the dollar index, and we're pushing all the way down here. Sentiment is also in the right direction, so it seems everything's working out well at the current moment. Then dollar yen also did a bit of recovery. We are also halfway, and it seems like we are on our jolly way to make a new high here around 160. Hello Gaston, how you doing? Glad to have you on this evening. Right, so yeah, the sentiment is also in play as well. So right now, like dollar is strengthening strongly right now, so that's what we can anticipate. Then pound yen, unfortunately, we got stopped out after it broke to the upside, and we're back into this consolidation box right here. So right now, we'll probably be waiting for either it to come all the way down here, then break. Then we might possibly come to this level around 209, or we are gonna break to the upside and then make a new high over here around 270. Then dollar index. Dollar index, we had two ways this would go, either to the upside or the downside. So apparently it chose the upside movement. We didn't have any push to the downside here. So we are currently in we're currently in a buy right there, going to the upside, also halfway. We are looking to come in above this level, around 1760. We have extremely very little sellers, so there has to be a balance right here. So this is what we can anticipate for next week, coming up to 1760. And then CAD Swiss, we were almost to take profit here, then it pushed all the way back up. We might possibly be seeing ourselves continue with this downward move, possibly next week. If not, then we might actually come back, even probably hit stop loss. But let's keep an eye watch on this. Sentiment is still okay. It's not extreme, so we might possibly continue all the way down here. Pound dollar, we were anticipating a move to the upside. Then, because of dollar strength, we actually pushed to the downside and we got stopped out. So, for next week, especially this strong parabolic move, we'll be most likely looking for a pullback And the pullback could be into this area, but I think we could push even possibly into this area around 134 400. This is an area I think we could push into. We can also put a high stop loss just as of this previous resistance, and then we could be aiming for the downside around 131,600. So that's what we can anticipate next week on pound dollar. Then gold has been in its movement, like this seems like it's just ranging since the beginning of April. So is this almost like 2 months of ranging? In terms of positions, uh, we seem to have a slight imbalance, but it might balance itself out real soon. If we do push all the way down to even 4,400 area here, then we possibly might be seeing a validation, even possibly coming down to 4,100 on gold. So let's be ready for that. And then looking at NAS 100, we're aiming for 30,000. We managed to get into this area as a pullback and we pushed all the way up. 30,000 is still our key highlight for next week. So let us be ready for it and see what the market has for us in store. Then Bitcoin. So Bitcoin right here, we were very close to take profit around 82,864, but it then decided to pull back slightly here. And we are currently in a drawdown. So we hope this will hold and then we continue all the way back up. Ethereum is still holding, and we are anticipating that this could continue back all the way down to 1,700. So let's keep an eye watch on that as well. Then let's look at US 30. US 30, we anticipated that it might come into this area, but it just kept going all the way up. So what we can anticipate for next week, or even probably now, this is a great area to be buying from right here, since this is like a resistance level, and then a stop loss can come all the way down here. Yeah, and then still aiming for 51,000. So this is what we can anticipate next week on US 30. Danny, for you, we have already covered gold. A possibility of it possibly going to 4,100 if next week this push of US dollar strength continues. So we might actually be seeing 4,100, but we shall see how it actually goes. And if not, if gold holds right above 4,400, then possibly we could be seeing ourselves come probably all the way up close to 5,000. And yes, 4,100 is possible. There's nothing like it's too far down for the market. This drop that we saw today, it was unanticipated, but it still happened. Anything is possible in the market. So you just always have to be prepared for the next move. Anything else that you would like us to look at before we conclude this evening? Please leave a comment in the live chat and I will look at it, whether it's a pair or questions that you may have. I'll probably give it one more minute. We already covered US 30 gas tone, so you can have a look at that once the session is done and you can look at it as a replay. Yeah, possibly. If it goes back to 4,640, then we can say that for sure the bulls are in control. But as for the downside, it will have to continue down, further down. If it goes past 4,400, then we can just say for sure it's bearish and it might be aiming for the support level around 4,100. So that is actually a possibility. We can definitely argue about this the whole day if you like, but that is indeed possible. So we gotta be ready for it. All right. Okay, thank you all. If that's all for this evening, I hope you have a great weekend and also a profitable week next week. And happy trading.